What's up, guys? WaldoDude here, and today I'm bringing you the Zombie Survival Guide. A few months back, actually quite a long time, I think last July, I wrote a little story about like a zombie apocalypse starting off on my website. And I got a whole lot of responses to it, and I told myself that I was going to do something more with it, but I haven't been able to figure out exactly what it is that I've wanted to do with it. And I've had a few requests lately, I don't know why, to bring that back. And when I posted it on my website, it was really popular and people really seemed to enjoy getting into it. I mean, who doesn't love something that, you can interact with and it feels like this living, breathing, growing story that you're a part of. So here I am trying to bring it back. I've thought about a lot of ways to sort of implement this and bring it into YouTube and keep it on the website. And it's not necessarily easy. My first thought is that I wanted to almost, I want to say write a book, but it was more like a short story thing, and everybody would take part in shaping where that story is going to go. And that is still going to more or less be what happens. What I want to do is probably once a month, I want to create a new scenario, and based on what everybody else has said, and my own ideas, of course, we will move forward with this, hypothetical character we've created and give him or her a new set of challenges or hurdles to overcome. And then, through the wonderful power of the interwebs, figure out what the best way is to overcome those challenges and hurdles. And then we'll just keep moving on. So the first thing you have to do, before I even get that, the way that we're going to do this is I'll be posting up these scenarios basically on the website, and I'll be linking to these on Twitter and Facebook and letting you guys know that this is like rabbit hole material. Whoever wants to be involved in that can, and then if not, you can post all your stuff on the comments on the video anyway. But what I want to do to really bring everybody in, make sure we're on the same page, is utilize Google Maps. I think it's so nerdy, it's so fun though. You get to you can type in a coordinate on Google Maps, so everybody is on the exact same page, which is where your character is at. And I chose this scenario. It's going to be the same scenario, or virtually the same scenario that it was when it came out like 6-7 months ago. It's going to be on the border of a college town, and I chose Corvallis, Oregon, that was where I was from. Border of a college town, and the reason why I chose that is it has this huge plethora of options available. You've got mountain ranges, you've got the ocean a few hours away. If you want to go into the city, Portland, Oregon is about an hour and a half away. Driving, of course, I have no idea how long I'm going to take to walk. I think Yahoo Answers said it's 13.75 minutes to walk roughly 1 mile at 4 miles an hour. But Google Maps actually lets you plot a distance, and it will calculate that time based on walking or even riding a bicycle. So very, very cool. It'll be an awesome tool that we can use to see how far we're going and where we can go, and to make sure we all know exactly where it is we're at. I mean, you can zoom down to the street view. You can look at the store. I mean, if you wanted to, you could be like, I'm going to loot this store, then that store, then this store, and there's a general store over here, and then this thing. Anyway, so there's a whole lot we can do with this. And I'll include those coordinates in this video so you guys can take it from there. The other parameters we have to set up are, what is this like zombie world that we're living in? So the zombie world that we are living in is it's similar to the way that I classified it is you have either basically the slow or the fast zombies, right? You have either the 28 days later. I understand they're not necessarily zombies if you want to really be nitpicky, but whatever, they are for this. Or you have like the slower sort of Romero type zombies, which I think a lot of people are more familiar with. And those ones, at least for the moment, for starting this off, our suspected zombies are going to be the type of zombies that most of them are moving, most of them are not going to be much more capable of moving faster than a brisk walk, although depending on how long ago they died and how much damage they've suffered, they may be able to move a little faster than that. The only way to kill them is to incapacitate their brain. That means you can shoot them or whatever, and as long as their brain is still functioning, they're still going to be going. You're a young 20-something, as of yet, sex undetermined. Maybe we'll figure out in the second scenario. You're away, you're kind of a loner, your friends and family, they live back home somewhere in Central America. This is in the United States, just easier for locations, that's where I'm at. You're a store clerk, you make minimum wage, you've got very scant amount of resources. You're not a wealthy playboy billionaire that has oodles and stockpiles of, guns and ammo and helicopters and underground encampments or anything like that. I mean, this scenario will be over before it started. And you have very, very limited resources. You have you're for all intents and purposes a fairly typical American. The average American citizen, well, the average American family of four collectively makes $45,000 a year. Minimum wage, what would minimum wage put you at for one person? Not a whole lot of money. It would make significantly less than that. You basically make enough to make ends meet every couple of weeks, and going out for you is not going to the bars, it's not going clubbing, it's not buying a whole bunch of video games, it's going to the movies once in a while, maybe even renting in. You leech internet off of your friends. You're pretty friggin' poor. You're not a genius in any one category, you're a pretty average person. The whole idea is to make you average Joe Schmo and to figure out, to use our smarts to try to overcome this situation. But the first situation is this. You're starting to hear mixed reports on the news and the radio and the TV. What, people are starting to suspect there may be something going on. Obviously, the government is a little hesitant to let everybody know. Maybe the bigger picture, who knows what they do actually know? We don't know that at this point. But news bits are beginning to trickle in that there may be something going on out there. You want to be prepared. And using your limited resources, you have access to a beat-up car. You do have a bicycle, and you do have your own 2 feet, and you're in a 1-bedroom apartment just by yourself. You have 1.5 weeks to prepare for a possible zombie apocalypse. At this point, it could be anything. There have been reports of other people eating other people. So, all of that information together, what would be the best economical use of your time and resources given the location that I provided via this coordinates and the allotted time and resources and all that good stuff. So there you have it. And next month what I'll do is I will post my thoughts on what I would do given this scenario, and then I will post another scenario, and I'll both put those out. I might have contradicted myself. I will release that scenario both on YouTube and on the website of the same day. So if you want to expand on that, you can post on the website. If you don't want to expand on it, you can post the comments on YouTube. It's not going to be website only. I think I might have said something to that nature earlier. So if I did, I apologize. That scenario will be released simultaneously both on the website and on YouTube, so you can post either one. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I will provide a link also to that the old article. As always, any comments, criticisms, critiques, let me know. This is supposed to be something fun. If you have any ideas to make this better and more enjoyable as time goes on, please don't hesitate to let me know. And please feel free to include your survival ideas.